Aquarius, welcome in, Aquarius. Welcome back. How you doing? I hope everybody's having a beautiful day. So happy you're here, Aquarius. Hello. If you haven't been with me before, hello, Aquarius. My name is Priscilla. I'm a psychic, medium, tarot reader, a healer, an empath, and I also have the gift of telekinesis, which I will give you an example of in a minute. Okay, I embody my spirits. They're always with me. I speak to them through my pendulum. Okay, they answer me yes or no. I embody them at all times. They're always with me. I can ask them anything real quick. I channel them as well, but a lot of time I can just ask them real quick about something or whatever I need, and they'll just answer me real quick with the pendulum. They'll pick out the first several cards, and then I will clarify them up with more tarot. Okay, subscribe to my channel so me and my spirits can pick up on your energy. All right. All right. Now, we're all on different timelines and we all live different lives. So please take what resonates and leave the rest to who it belongs to. Okay, don't force the reading. I do private, affordable readings. My information is down below. Okay. All right, Aquarius. Don't forget, subscribe, like my channel, share. All right. It helps my channel grow. Okay, guys, so I can get these messages out to who they belong to. All right. Now is the time to ask Spirit or whatever questions that you may have, or whatever questions that you want answers to. Now is the time to ask Spirit. All right, ask Spirit right now so we can get the messages out to you, my beautiful Aquarius. All right, I'll give you an example of my telekinesis. I won't ring the bell, but I will move the clapper inside. Okay, they say that telekinesis doesn't exist, but it does. It really does. Here it is. Here it is. This is with my mind. This is with my mind. I'm moving this with my mind, okay? That's with my mind. I can also move it with my hands as well. My hands are healing, so my hands can also move objects. The energy from my hands moves whatever I'm holding, okay? Whatever I'm holding, the energies from my hands move it. All right. All right. All right, let's start. Okay, Aquarius, let's see what crowns my beautiful Aquarius today. What's crowning energies? All right, this is what's crowning you right now. King of Cups. This can be you or somebody around you who's kind, has wisdom, who's forgiveness, and who's nurturing. All right, who's trustworthy, diplomatic. Let's see. Your intuition right now, your third eye is telling you Queen of Cups. King of Cups and Queen of Cups. This is a couple. Okay, this is a couple. This is a couple. A nurturing couple here. Let's see. What are they saying right here is long-term success. All right, Seven of Pentacles, long-term success. This is somebody who's at hard work and, long-term investments here. This is planning. This is rewards after, like harvest, harvesting your rewards. Something that you've done long-term, a long-term investment. High Priestess. Somebody's intuition is on point right here. This is somebody's intuition, inner voice. This is spirituality. This is sacred knowledge. This is wisdom. This is wisdom. Okay. Let's see what comes up next. Yeah. Ten of Cups. Happy. Divine happiness here. This is emotional stability. This is, security, happiness, harmony. This is family reunions. This can mean that somebody's very content right now. Okay. All right. Somebody got left out in the cold. Five of Pentacles, though. Somebody got left out in the cold. Financial loss. There's struggles here. There's insecurity. There's some kind of recession, or maybe somebody got unemployed or something. And some kind of recession. I will clear that up in a second. This is what grounds you. This is your root chakra, is lovers, okay? Your lovers, your partner, all right? Your soulmate. This is your, made for each other, soulmate, your choice, your choices, who you're attracted to, your values, your unity, your love, okay, your partnerships. Let's see what they have to say here. What you don't see under the deck is the world. There it is, completion. All right, this is what you don't see under the deck. If you feel like you're unemployed and you're struggling and you have financial loss and poverty and insecurity and recession is going through your household and all that, okay, don't worry. Fulfillment is coming. Harmony is coming, okay? For some of you, you're celebrating. For some of you, this is celebration. Some of you are traveling, all right? But this is a completion of something, the world. This is a completion of some sort. You completed a cycle, okay? That's what you don't see. Fulfillment, harmony. Somebody's walking away and disappointed from somebody here. Some kind of King of Cups, too. King of Cups. Somebody's disappointed and walked away from somebody who was emotional. I feel like somebody was emotional here and they walked away to start something new. Let's see. Aquarius. Aquarius. What are you going to tell me for Aquarius? What's this King of and Queen of Cups here? Tower. I saw that before. I wanted to say it. The Tower. There's a sudden change. There's a sudden upheaval here with you guys. This can be a couple here. Maybe something with the long-term money here, but that probably left you out in the cold. But there was probably some kind of upheaval. This can be a hurricane. This can be a fire. This can be a storm. This can be a divorce. This can be some kind of a sudden change, a revolution, a disaster, an awakening, a release, a sudden insight of something, an upheaval. All right, that's a Tower. Let's see. Yeah, the Star. All right, from this sudden change becomes a star. There's calm, there's hope. All right, there's a renewal here. So from every sudden change and every upheaval, there's a new start. All right, there's a renewal. Okay, so have faith. Have faith. February 17th is here. February 17th. January 27th is here. Again, same card came out. King of Cups. Came out twice, King of Cups. Emotionally balanced. Somebody who was tolerant, empathetic. But somebody's walking away from something. Eight of Cups. Disappointment, withdrawal, walking away. Leaving something behind. Somebody's abandoning somebody. Somebody got some kind of intuition going with something. Look at that. High Priestess. High Priestess. All right, came out twice. Different deck, same card. So there's definitely High Priestess here. Somebody with some really high intuition here. All right, you can be a reader. Somebody here can be a reader, but somebody's disappointed and they walked away because they found something out. You know, their intuition led them to something here. Their intuition led them to something. What else? And I want to say, I just saw the Betrayal card. All right, look. 10 of Wands, yeah, burdened. 7 of Wands, protecting you, challenging yourself. You're standing guard with the 7 of Swords, you know, betrayal. Somebody trying to get away with something. And you probably know it because you're a High Priestess. You got sacred knowledge about something. Divine Feminine. Trusting your intuition. But somebody definitely withdrew from somebody because of it. All right. What else? What's this High Priestess and financial loss here? What's the financial loss? Yeah. Toxic. The devil. That's what that is. The devil. February 15th is here. February 5th. But the devil is here. attachment. So this is destructive behavior. This is, you know, this can be somebody who's a black, who's an evil witch, who's an evil priestess. This can be destructive behavior, some kind of addiction of some sort that left somebody out in financial loss, being insecure, insecurities with, you know, financial struggles, leaving somebody out in the cold here. This is probably why you walked away from this person. Yeah, there was deception. There it is, the moon. Cards don't lie. There was a deception. Moon. What grounds you with this lover, with this partner. There was fear, you know, something with the intuition here. Anxiety, deception, mystery, toxicity with this devil. They were keeping something from you that created some kind of financial loss. And you're a high priestess and you know it. That's why you walked away. Okay? That's why you walked away. Let's go with this. Let's see what witches, my beautiful witches, since you're here. Let's go with the season of the witches. Let's see what Spirit is trying to tell you. This is seasons of the witch, the shaman oracle. Let's see what they're trying to say. There's definitely a message here for you. And let's see what Spirit's trying to tell you now about it. Here we go. What are you trying to tell Aquarius? What are you trying to tell Aquarius? What message you have to Aquarius? What message you have for them? All right. Journey. This is your message. You can be 42 years old, have a 24-year-old. January 24th is here. Okay. But this means journey, all right? Daughters of our mother, walker of the unknown, take with you on this journey all that you own. Okay, so these are discovery, lessons, purpose. That's what this means. Discovery, you're discovering something. You have lessons that you probably learned or something. Or there's a purpose. There's a purpose, there's a path that you want to go down here. In your subconscious or something like that. I just, you know, I'm hearing something with you being very sensitive, all right? Your intuition. Finding your purpose in life is a lot like waiting for Christmas. You have to walk your path and trust in the gifts that wait for you. All will be revealed when the time is right, guys. All will be revealed when the time is right. If you have drawn the journey card, it is because you need to trust your process. You cannot skip past the lessons, trials, triumphs, or hardships that you face. Each step is an important milestone. It can be hard to see the sun when clouds surround you. But know, dear one, that your journey is as it needs to be. Discovery comes when your back is to the wall and you have to find a way to leap from danger. Failures and mistakes are investments you make in yourself. They cost you now, but will save you more than you can imagine over the long journey ahead. Each day holds gifts, lessons, and miracles. So find one life lesson each day. It is about being mindful, focusing on the present. Mindfulness helps you to become aware of the subtle ways Great Spirit speaks to you. If you are looking ahead, you will miss the clues. All right? If you're looking ahead all this, you will miss the clues. All right, my beautiful high priestess? You're discovering yourself right now. You have lessons. It's a process. Trust in the purpose, all right? You need to trust your process, they're saying. If you've drawn this card, it's because you need to trust your process. You cannot skip and pass the lessons, the trials, and the triumphs or hardships that you face, okay? Each day holds gifts, all right? That's why they say, you know, the present, it's a gift, all right? Let's see what else Spirit has to tell you, my beautiful babies. Ooh. What else? What else are you trying to tell me for Aquarius? What are you trying to tell me for Aquarius here? What's this tower? What is this tower? What is this tower? What is this tower about? What is this tower about? My beautiful spirits. What is this tower about, spirit? What is this tower about? Please tell Aquarius, what's this tower about? The soul would have no rainbow if the eyes had no tears. All right? The soul would have no rainbow if the eyes had no tears. Wow. You can be 50 years old. All right? The fifth is the fifth is relevant here. The fifth, okay, can be significant. The fifth of the month. All right, I'm getting February 5th, the 15th. Don't avoid whatever is triggering you. Move through it and heal yourself, they're saying. All right, there's you can be an empath, but need healing is here. Mirror, triggers, and that's right above tower, guys. Some sudden change, some kind of chaos or whatever that you just went through, an awakening. If you have been going a disaster awakening or whatever. Okay, an upheaval. They're saying, here you need to heal right now. All right, don't avoid whatever is triggering you. Don't avoid it. Move through it and heal yourself. All right, heal. This is the star. This is what they're telling you. After the tower, heal, renewal, purpose. There's good omen. Rejuvenate yourself. Okay. Ask questions from your heart and you will be answered from the heart. So ask questions from your heart and you'll get answers from your heart. Okay? Go deep inside. For some of you, you have babies that, are like 2 years old, from like 0 to 2. Okay? Here we have it is easy to be brave from a distance. Yeah. It's easy to be a brave from the distance. They're saying suspicion. The moment there is suspicion, everything becomes tainted. They're saying distrust, disbelief. You can be 36 years old. Okay. But the moment there is suspicion, they're saying everything becomes tainted, which is true. Some of you have half haircuts. Okay. Half haircuts. Have, shaved half, half up. Some of you have bangs. Okay, again, the number 5 is significant. You can have a 5-year-old child, all right, or a 5-year-old grandchild, or something to do with the number 5. You can have a 5-year-old dog, okay, or a cat. Shapeshifter. You can morph into anything to help you overcome a setback, they're saying, all right? So shift perceptive, your gift. You have gifts. You have some kind of gift here. This intuition is your gift. 1972 is significant. You can be 27 years old or have a 27-year-old. But final goodbye. All right. Right above that is disappointment, walking away from something. Okay. It's time to permanently close this chapter in your life. No second chances. Not for you. Closed path. All right. Closed path. And then they're saying no river can return to its source, yet all rivers must have a beginning. All right, so no river can go back. You got to move forward. All rivers must have a beginning. And this is a disappointed, somebody who's walking away here. Somebody who's walking away. Say it's time to permanently close this chapter in your life. No second chances. It's not for you. And look, right above that is the high priestess, and then the world that you don't see, a completion of some sort. Okay. And this is your gift. You're a chameleon. You can shift into anything. Here it says exhaustion. Okay. 1994 is significant here. February 4th. January 19th is here. I'm sorry, not January. Yeah, January. You might be dealing with the Capricorn. Okay, you might be dealing with the Capricorn because the devil is here. All right, you might be dealing with the Capricorn. All right. It seems like a long journey. Trust your final destination is near. All right. Breakdown, mental fatigue, and energy drain. You might be exhausted for some of you. For some of you, 49 years old, or you can, 1994 is significant. 1972 is significant. But again, you might be exhausted. Again, you might have a 5-month-year-old or a 5-year-old or a 15-year-old, I feel. But you have mental fatigue. It says it may seem like a long journey, but trust your final destination is near. All right? Trust in your intuition. Right above that is the High Priestess, and right above that is 10 of Cups, which is, happy, harmony. You're celebrating, your stability, you have emotional stability, you have a peaceful coexistence. Okay? Here we have prayer. Okay, prayer, February 17th. Whatever you ask for in prayer, believe, and it will be yours. Worship, devotion, pleading, faith. And this is right under the devil. Okay, and then financial struggle. So this can be you praying praying for monies and trying to manifest this monies. Keep praying. All right? Get your altar, pray to, get your altar set up. Get some water, some clear water, give thanks to your ancestors who protect you, who are with you. Okay, hobbies and crafts. 1971 is significant. Again, with the 1771, that's very significant here. The number 7. You might be seeing 777. February 17th is here. February 7th is here. January 27th is here. But 1971 is significant. All right. You might have ancestors that were born in 1917. Okay? 1917 is a significant year here. Okay, so there's natural talents, there's a second job, there's projects. So hobbies and crafts, all right? This is what grounds you. Cultivate a hobby or new forms of interest to keep your hands busy, all right? Keep your hands busy. Spirit wants you to, get probably some hobbies or some crafts going here. Cultivate a hobby or new forms of interest to keep your hands busy. I just heard for some of you, you have, arthritis. For some of you, you have arthritis, or you have something wrong with your hand. Something's with your hands. Something to do with your hands. You probably make something with your hands, but your hands are very significant. Your hands are very significant, Aquarius. I don't know what this is, but they're showing me a hand. Like, like this. I don't know what you do with your hands, but you do something with your hands, Aquarius. I don't know. You can probably do something with the face. You probably do painting, but you have some kind of skill or something that your hands, do something here. All right. Your hands are very something to do with your hands. All right. Finances here. Finances are under the Tower and King of Cups and your triggers. Okay. You're healing. You're clearing debt. You're clearing debt. All right. Look what came out after that. The Devil. Same card, the Devil, addiction problems, all right? These are materialistic financial habits, obsessions, dependencies. And and then right above that is distrust, is suspicion. So you have a suspicion that somebody around you has some kind of addiction, destructive behavior. Some kind of codependency on something, addiction, an attachment, a restriction from something, but something that's toxic around you, excessive, and you have some that suspicion because you're a high priestess. You know better. You're in deep thinking about this person. You're self-reflecting. You're being analytical and you're being logical about this shit. All right? You're thinking twice on a decision as well. You're thinking twice on a decision, whether it be with this person or with this money that's right above there, this long-term investment that you have going on. You're deep thinking about this long-term investment about something here because you might be in a financial loss right now. You might be struggling right now. All right? Right next to that is business, work, entrepreneur, working on a career success, earning money through work. All right? Earning money through work. Again, I feel like some people, you work with your hands doing something. Okay, you work with your hands doing something. You might be walking away from a job, all right, and going into something else that you do, all right. that you do because you feel like your job is not good for you anymore. It's not for you anymore. All right. Right next to that is children. Raising your children. This can be somebody who's emotionally immature behavior, okay, that you're with. Maybe you're exhausted about that. But right above that is exhaustion. I feel like for some of you, you have kids are between the ages of like, 2 and like 9 or something like that. And you're exhausted. All right. You're exhausted. Okay. You might help, or you work with children or something like that, but you might be raising children and you're just exhausted. All right, mentally you're exhausted, your energy is drained because of these children. Okay. All right, brick wall. This is under your love life right here, like under your sexual thing. So time to do things different. Not able to make progress, blocked for your highest good. All right. So there's a little obstacle here that you're going through, and that's right underneath the prayer, the devil, and the financial losses here. Okay. So financial losses, the devil, pray, and then a brick wall. So it's time to do things different here. If you're in financial losses, time to do things different. Something could be blocked from you for your own good. It could be this person with this with these toxicities, okay? Insurmountable obstacle. There's something here that's, very hard for you to get over, and I feel like it's a financial hump, okay? Because it might be a materialistic thing, a codependency on something that's toxic, all right? So just keep on believing yourself, worship, devotion, prayer, they're saying. But they're saying it's blocked for your highest good. Whatever's being blocked right now is being blocked for your highest good. All right. Let's see what grounds you. What is this? You're learning something here, okay? There's secrets that you're learning about, and reconciliation here is here. All right. Somebody wants to apologize, trying to, again, in a different way. This can be them with this whole toxicity and shit. Something that you learned about, some kind of secrets. This can be, secrets that you learned about with the toxicity that came out, the devil down here too. You're not having all the facts. This can be you not having all the facts, lack of communication. There's hidden factors, but it says moving in silence. Somebody can be moving in silence, or you need to be moving in silence, because right above that is the moon. All right. And then the lovers. The lovers. You can be reconciliating with your past loved one, okay? Trying to get in a different way, restoring a former connection with someone, all right? That probably, had some secrets, all right? Some secrets, moving in silence, all right? Because the moon and secrets are right, right here, and learning something that you learned, discovering some truth about this secret, something that you discovered, all right? And maybe somebody wants to come back at you. All right, trying to apologize and all that shit. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's go. Let's see what's the juju here. What's the juju from my high priestess? Aquarius. What's the juju for Aquarius, if any? What's the juju for Aquarius, if any? What's the juju for Aquarius? Yeah, sex thing, draining you through sex. Yeah, sexually feeding off of you or them. This can be you or them, possessed by a sex demon, seducing you in your sleep, and sexually feeding off of you. This is draining you through sex. Incubus, subincubus, all right? So this is a sex thing, whatever this is. If they're coming back at you or whatever, keeping secrets, all that. This is a sex thing, all right? Sexual magic. I can't make it up, guys. Look, came out twice. Sexual magic. Rituals during sex, thinking of you during sex. Masturbation, manifestation, seducing and baiting you, using their sex appeal, draining you through sex. So this is definitely something sexual. It's definitely something sexual here. And it's in secret, and it's toxic. The devil, for sure. Could be through money, through money, sex, something like that. All right. All right, let's see what's this. What are they trying to say with this here? What else? What else do you have to tell Aquarius? What else do you got to tell Aquarius? What else? Celebration, victory of some sort. And then discard, you know, waste. Okay, waste. It's saying to throw something out. Trash can. Something's got to be trashed out here. It's better to walk away to make room for something better, they're saying. So it's better to walk away and make room for something better. Trash can. All right? And then flute glass. Celebration, victory, cheer. You have passed the finish line. Good things are on the way. You have passed the finish line. Good things are on their way. And I feel like it's after all this chaos. And after this brick wall. Okay? Oh, no. Okay, yeah. It's messy. It's a messy situation. That's right. There's something that's a mess. That's too much for you right now. Okay? All right, let's see what they have to say on this. Okay. Aquarius. What do you got to tell Aquarius? What do you have to tell Aquarius from this deck, my beautiful spirits? Yeah, spirit guides are your shield. Spirit guides are your shield. 1981 is significant, okay? February 18th is here. February 18th, 1981. Spirit guides are your shield. There it is. You're protected, guys. I feel like you're protected. What else? For some of you, you're empaths. For some of you, you're empaths. You feel other people's pain, all right? Infinite mask. Infinite mask. You could be 53 years old or 35 years old. Infinite mask. For some of you, you're hiding yourself, all right? For some of you, there's people hiding their, you know, they're masking the devil. That's right, under the devil, guys, you know, so... Mask, infinite mask. But some of you are same sex. Same sex is here as well. Some people are been hiding themselves for a very long time. All right. 1964 is significant. You can be 64 years old or 46 years old. You can be 46 years old. But courthouse is here. There's some legal documents that are going to be filled out or signed or something here. Some kind of courthouse. Courthouse is here. Some legal documents that are going to be filling out, or you're going to be filling out. And I also feel that you're probably dealing with the Libra for some of you. But look, there is imprisonment. There's imprisonment right next to courthouse, guys. Right next to courthouse. And that's, you know, right under final goodbye. You know, they're not for you, okay? No river can return to its source. Yet all rivers must have a beginning. I feel like, you know, somebody's walking away. And that's the imprisonment is under disappointment, all right? Under disappointment and high priestess. Maybe you withdrew from this person. Maybe somebody, you know, you abandoned somebody in prison. Or, you know, you're disappointed because somebody was doing something shady, you know, with paperwork or something. It can be that too, all right? For some of you, there's a power struggle. Ego versus heart. You know, ego versus heart. For some of you, you're 38 years old. 1983 is significant. February 8th is here. February 3rd is here. Also, the 11th is here. February 11th. Look, balance your emotions, all right? Balance your emotions. February 14th is here. Balance your emotions. Great fortune, big luck. There it is. Great fortune, big luck. This is what grounds you. This is what's coming in. All right? That's what's coming in. February 6th is here. February 16th is here. You can be 60 years old or have a grandparent or somebody around you is 60 years old, all right? But there's great fortune with big luck that's coming along here for you guys. So, okay, I'm going to give you a spirit animal, and then I'm going to wrap this reading up. I hope this resonated with you. If it didn't, come back for the next. Subscribe to my channel, like, share, subscribe so my spirits can also pick up on your energy as well. So when I'm reading, you can ask spirit, they can hear you. Okay. All right. This is a spirit animal that you've been seeing or will be seeing. Okay. This is a spirit animal that you've been seeing or will be seeing. And this can be on TV, can be in your person, this can be in a book, this can be online. Okay? A squirrel. All right? For some of you, you've been seeing squirrels. All right? Squirrels. We'll be seeing squirrels. It means preparation. All right? Squirrels mean preparation. Every little effort you put in now will pave the way for the abundance later. Trust your instincts, gather your dreams, and watch your prosperity grow. All right? Okay? Like I was saying before, look at that. You know, you got great fortune coming, but you got to prepare for this. Balance your emotions. All right? Stay away from this toxic, person or whatever this is. All right? It's going to be a financial struggle, but it's okay. You will find your happiness. You got to prepare for this. So every little effort you put in now will pave the way for abundance later. All right? So trust in your instincts. Don't forget, you're a high priestess. Trust in your instincts. Gather your dreams and watch your prosperity grow. All right? This was your message. I hope it resonated with you. I love you guys. Love, light, and peace to every single one of you. Thank you for watching my channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And please be kind to one another. Don't be mean, because you know why. Mean people suck. Mwah. I love you, Aquarius. I'll see you soon. Peace out, my babies. Peace out.